This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Cranston, Rhode Island, in the United States.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Caught him. Trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
These punches coming from every angle. He scores with the counter. It's all offense all the time. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Catch and shoot. Both men step back for just a moment. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Well done with that counter shot. They both want the knockout. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Paz in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good counter punching. Nice counter. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. see a jab from these two. How about that time counter shot? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Good defense there on the left uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. And he just misses with that jab. Defense is not an option for these two. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell.
And there's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with that jab. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Vinny Paz just got rocked. And down goes Vinny. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That's lights out right there.
it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. In that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Here we go to the fourth round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's a counter shot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Blocks that jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. So I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Insane action. Miss with that jab. You think the pace will slow down? It picks up. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Paz in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know, I've been in fights.
Time for the fifth round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
see a jab from these two. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Now I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Nice defense on that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
She's better than this kid. Go back at. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change.
There's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter shot. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A big whiff with the right hook. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
You're better than this, kid. Go back up.
There's the bell to start round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That uppercut just missed. Beautiful counter punch. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have the quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch caught him clean. A perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. That uppercut's blocked. That counter shot lands. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Round 8, and we're off again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And he just missed with that left jab. What a punch. Punch. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
A perfect counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A perfect counter lands. They both want a highlight reel knockout. You'd like to see more jabs. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I've got to see...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? Big shot, and down goes Garcia. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What a tough way to lose it, by split decision.
A split decision, you know what, I feel sorry for the loser because heart and soul was laid out right there. Everything was left in the ring. There's no regrets, and we had a good time as well. They did the work, we enjoyed the action. Split decision, totally agree with it. You never know, we might see it all over again.